Our ESG risk ratings provide a standardized measure for the magnitude of ESG risk and the effectiveness of risk management strategies. By consolidating exposure and management scores across different ESG issues, we create a unified metric. This allows investors to seamlessly compare ESG risk profiles across their portfolios and also enables companies to benchmark their performance against industry peers and diverse sectors. Let's explore the methodology behind calculating ESG risk ratings. First, we begin by assessing a company's exposure to ESG risks associated with specific issues. We then differentiate between manageable and unmanageable risks. For example, let's consider an airline on the issue of carbon emissions in its operations. The airline can undertake initiatives to reduce those emissions, such as modernizing its fleet and utilizing fuel-efficient aircraft. Nevertheless, there are currently no commercially viable alternatives to fossil fuels for operating airplanes. Hence, a portion of its risk is deemed unmanageable, as it's not feasible to fully mitigate all CO2 emissions from its operations. In contrast to carbon issues, the airline does have options to mitigate risk concerning its human capital. Through effective management, it can ensure it has a well-trained, engaged, and well-supported workforce. Recognizing the inherent limitations in managing certain ESG issues provides a more accurate representation of a company's overall ESG risk exposure. Once we've identified manageable ESG risks, the next step is to consider how prepared the company is to manage those risks. Whatever is not managed is considered a management gap. This is the extent to which these risks are not adequately addressed. Ultimately, a company's ESG risk is determined by aggregating the unmanaged risks for each significant ESG issue it faces. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding ESG risk ratings.